hello Booms. Audio and visual good? Well, I think I totally cleaned up the shop, or at least I hope it did, and for those that are returning, welcome back. Okay, so this looks very interesting. So I've purchased one from I've purchased one of the enhancement booster sets, and it looks like as if they're unlimited, which is okay, so long as I don't have to go in and buy one every single time that they are used, that's cool. Hopefully they're just like the 4th slot, and when one expires they keep on refreshing, because that's just going to be really bad. So if my theory is correct, if they keep renewing after each one has finished its countdown, we should get 30 or 31 at the end of the month, so which would be worth the value. But it's not really saying that right now, so I guess the only way to know is to test it. But for now, we'll just go in and buy a booster. Welcome back to everyone that's coming back from the previous stream, or to the new ones, hello. Alright, question guys, should I buy 10 pack A or 10 pack B? What's weird? Anyway, I've got enough to do 2. Oh, there's Primarina. Yeah, the booster enhancer, I don't know what's happening with that either. I don't know if it's going to be, you have to buy it for whatever your currency is, or they did say it lasts for a month. So I don't know, at the end of 24 hours, just going to put in a new one after every 24 hours, or if it's actually going to, you have to rebuy it at the end. I don't know, it just seems really strange, but I'm going to give it a try. It shouldn't really interfere with the rest of my openings. So this is what I'll get. I'll get either a rare metal UX or cube UX, and EX, I'll get rare metal, cube EX, or ingot EX. So these are just purely for ingots or for rare metals, which is cool. Yeah, I haven't read any of the new Pokemon yet, so I'm about to go check that out, because I know you guys were egging for me to check last stream, but I just also wanted to read through what the new messages were and come back to this in my next stream. So wow, Primarina is pretty incredible. So she's a water fairy type naturally, and her ability is Open Sea Sinner. If this Pokemon is not affected by a special condition, while this Pokemon is on the field, the effective round becomes damage is multiplied by a number of your own Pokemon on the field that have also round or sing. So the only Pokemon with round or sing are Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, and Sylveon. There is also Marill, but Marill has a miss of 20% or higher. So I don't think Marill's going to be used unless you're willing to invest Carmenite and get up to level 10. But its miss statistic is too high. So we have Sparkling Aria. So removes the bird condition from all Pokemon. Fire type Pokemon on the field. Those that spin white attack gain 3. So it's a little bit like Sewer Queen's Pure Heal ability. However, this only removes burned conditions rather than all status effects. So we have Balloon Flight. So in this Pokemon's next battle, it cannot be knocked out. So I guess you have to land on that slice first, and then next turn, if the opponent attacks and you get knocked out, you don't get knocked out, which is pretty sweet. So this also has Sin, which would work well with Lapras. Lapras would also get, has also received a buff in this update. So here's Tapu Fini. It's only 2 MP, but I'm curious to see what its ability is like. So it's a water fairy and its ability is Misty Surge. This ability is only valid on your turn. This Pokemon can MP move past a non-fairy type Pokemon on the field. So when this Pokemon is on the field, whenever your water type Pokemon move from the bench, they may only move to a point 1 step away from an entry point. So this sounds like diving entry from Empoleon's attack or Litwick's. Pokemon within 2 steps of this Pokemon are not affected by new special conditions. So this one has Muddy Water and Dazzling Gleam. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Muddy Water belongs to Swampet's pre-evolution, which I can't think of right now. And then Tapu Bulu's back. So there's not a lot of water Pokemon, unfortunately, at present. So, and in, yeah, this is where all the UXs are hidden at the moment. So this is the really, really good one. So we're all familiar with the rest, but let's check out the top 3. So we've got Mega Sceptile. So it's a grass dragon, forest regeneration. So this one is Pokemon. I'll open them up soon, so just be patient. When this Pokemon moves from the field to the field, or when this Pokemon appears as a Mega Evolution, move grass, flying and bug type Pokemon from your PC to the bench. Your grass type Pokemon and your dragon type Pokemon deal plus 10 damage. Yeah, it does look really, really good. Oh, it's even got a really decent gold attack. So by the time you go, if you do choose to go from Grovyle into Sceptile, it should be about a level 80, and Leaf Blade would be about 120 plus for every spin that it does. So it could be dealing up to 200 damage, which outrates Gengar, and also it's pretty close to Mega Blastoise as well. So it's pretty good. Its dodge is a bit high, but I'm assuming if in time we can get Carmonite for it, you could reduce it down to about 15%. So with Tail Missile, the battle opponent and the Pokemon behind it are in a straight line. Those that spin purple attacks are knocked out. So that reminds me of its Decidueye's ability, how that any Pokemon that are on an entry point are knocked out if they spin purple. So it's like Moltres' ability when you use the Flame Energy, it takes out all the Pokemon in a line. So it's very similar in that regards. So Mega Blaziken. So we have Blaze Boogie. So everyone get up and dance. So this Pokemon can MP move over other Pokemon on the field. Opposing Pokemon moved over in this way are now burned. Your fire type Pokemon and your fighting type Pokemon deal plus 10 damage. It has a decent gold slice. I didn't read that one, that's true. Just so much going on right now. So we've got Wall Crusher. Move the battle opponent to a spot 1 step away from the battle opponent. If there is a Pokemon in that spot, that Pokemon moves to its PC, the battle opponent gains weight. So we know what Jet Kick does, and there's Flare Blitz. So that should be up to, if you're evolving from Combustion, that would be 150 damage, Jet Kick would be 70, and Wall Crusher would be 4 MP. So it's going to be pretty good. Unfortunately with Carmenite it'd only be down to I think level 7 or level 8, and it still only have 4% miss because you can't completely remove all the miss off from one Pokemon. So we have Mega Swampert, Water Ground, and it's Earthen Rapids. This Pokemon can MP move under other Pokemon on the field. While this Pokemon's on the field, your Water type Pokemon and your Ground type Pokemon get 1 plus 1 MP up to your maximum of MP 3. Your Water type Pokemon and Ground type Pokemon deal plus 10 damage. Now my favourite deck before I reached in the high levels of Legend, I used to run Zygarde and Swampert with Corsola, and Corsola gave buff to my water Pokemon, and also Swampert gave buff to Zygarde to make 2 MP. So I'd have to test it in room match to see if this Pokemon becomes more viable again in such a deck. So we have Earthquake. All Pokemon on the field except this one, if they spin and miss, they are knocked out. Tractor, we know what Tractor does. So you may move this Pokemon 1 step back. I'm not too sure if they actually would. They may. I'd have to test everything out. I'm only reading out what I am seeing. I really won't get the gist of each Pokemon until I try it out myself. We got Ice Punch, which does 70 damage. So it's pretty much the same. I'm just not so keen on Earthquake unless they bring out a plate that is similar to Land's Energy that they had for Zygarde. That might be a bit of a ricochet because your own Pokemon could get knocked out too. So it depends what you're replacing Deoxys with though. All I can suggest you do is try 3 or 4 room matches with Xerneas and try again with Dio and see what the odds are. That's what the room matches are all for. They're all meant for experimenting. If you can find a friend to help you, that's even better. Try and get someone in the same league as you, if not higher, because if you have someone lower than you, it defeats the purpose. So that's that. Yeah, 149 would be pretty darn good. I'm hoping for an Xerneas. So I'm gonna do, I'm 70 gens short sadly to do 10 pack B. So I'll just do one from here and see what I get. Fingers crossed I get either Tapu Fini or Primarina. I'd love it if I get both. So here we go guys. Okay, so we got Polly. Yeah, I'd love if I got Primarina. It would be beautiful. I can't wait till Politoed comes out. Kabutops as well. There's so many Pokemon missing. Charmander. Thanks, Cookie. There's no such thing as a bad booster pull because you can always fuse any of the lower Pokemon. Seriously, that looks like a mustache. You can seriously fuse any of the Pokemon that you don't get into other Pokemon that are more useful. So that's the way I look at it. Dartrix. Okay. Peekaboo, where are you EXs and UXs? Come on. Starting to get the whole Owl family. Yeah, you confuse. So any of the Pokemon that I get here that I haven't got repeats of, or that I have got repeats of, I'll confuse those into Pokemon that need to be leveled up. Well, here we go. So we've got a rare. What have we got? We have Lilligant, not much help to me. Tentacruel, I have plenty of those. We have an EX. What do we have? Zapdos. Would you like another Zapdos, Booms? Oh, recycle plate. Now they're extremely rare. Actually, I've got 2 EXs in plates. I've got invisibility cape and recycle. So I don't have invisibility cape, so there you go, there's a new one. But other than that, that was a pretty miserable draw, but that's alright. I might leave doing the 10 pack because unless I can get Septo or Blaziken, I can't get it. Mega Swampet's not such a big drama to me at the moment. I can see just the normal recommended. Do you guys think I should go for another 10 pack, or do you think I should go for just a normal quadruple pack? Well, I'm just going to do some exchange and singles. You got a Stanton, that's pretty cool. Alright, I love it when Xerneas is in here. Yeah, I do have enough, but I'm not going to jump straight into it. I want to test everything out. I never ever jump straight into buying Pokemon. Not unless I know their statistics are going to be useful. The only UX I've ever bought was Mega Blastoise. Yeah, no, Papalio and oh, I can't even think of the other Pokemon that you're talking about. Yeah, no, they're pretty common. They're both uncommon figures. Well, it looks like as if the EXs have been a bit shy tonight. Yeah, no, I don't own any of the Charizard X or Ys. Alright. Third time lucky? Nope, we're just going to have an uncommon figure. Oh, we got a Golisopod. I have no idea. I stopped playing after Generation 3 in the mainstream games. I have no idea what this figure is. So when this Pokemon is attacked, it may switch to the Pokemon on your bench that is neither Wimpod nor Golisopod. No battles are triggered. If it does, this Pokemon and the Pokemon is switched with both gain weight. It's only 1 MP and it doesn't have a speed booster attached to it. So it's going to pretty much be hopping around on the field. So unless you're willing to long throw plate it in. Oh, here we go, EX. Haha, my 4th Sewer Queen. Alright. So what do you guys think? Go for another 10 pack again? So you guys, do you think I should buy another 10 pack A? Alright, I'll go for it. Fingers crossed I get Finny or Primarina. Okaro Bale style. I think you're about 2 banners too late. But they're still good though. Passionate Dance isn't too bad. Popolio. Come on Primarina. Come on Tapu Fini. Here we go. Finny or Primarina? Another Charizard. Alright, well that's it guys. That seems like as if that's that. Oh, it doesn't really matter. No booster pool's a bad thing to me. I can always fuse it to another. I will just keep my gems as is and hopefully I can earn 70 and do this again at a later time. Alright guys, well don't apologise, it's not your fault, these things happen. It's the risk of doing this, but I still enjoy it. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for tuning in and peace out.